Hi, I'm Tucker Thompson, and welcome back to this third day of the SAP 505 World Championships here in Aarhus, Denmark. So far, the wind has averaged 20 knots, and the sailing has been exhilarating. Equally impressive has been the response online, with almost 10,000 people from 73 nations logging on to view the mashup and the online video. We're not even halfway through this 7-day event, and the conditions today are filling in across the Bay of Aarhus as we join the action for 2 more races. On the water, the race committee signaled the flags for the first start as the fleet checks out the conditions for the day. Australia's Mike Quirk and Simon Reffel get things going as the gate boat, with all 127 boats ducking him on starboard tack. With the gate open, Quirk extends to the right. And the majority of the fleet has tacked onto port to go with it. Not 5 minutes into this race, Germany's Alexander Hosafo and Stefan Wurm are off to a commanding lead. But by the top mark, we have a new leader. It's Ebbe Rosen and Ollie Wenrup as they round just barely ahead. It's been a very even beat on this first leg, as evidenced by the number of boats coming from both the left and the right. Downwind with the kites up, the boats get into high-speed mode. The lead has changed, and yesterday's race winner, Wolfgang Hunger and Julian Kleiner, are back in the lead again. Not everyone has such a good race. We're seeing contact and definitely paint being traded here with the crowded bottom mark rounding. Oh, ouch! What an impressive effort that turned into a potential capsize as the crew of one boat gets thrown right off of the boat. Upwind, the fleet starts to favor the right. At the jive mark, it's still Hunger and Kleiner well out in front. They won yesterday's race. Yesterday's second place finisher, Jorgen and Jacob Bolsien-Muller, are second in this race as well. The rest of the fleet piles in here at the jive mark, and we've got 2 more legs to go. Everyone finishes on a reach, and it's another impressive win for Wolfgang Hunger and Julian Kleiner.
Okay, the first race was very tough. This morning we had to race with the brothers Boysen-Müller, and it was the whole race really tight, and at the end we are lucky to win this race.
Keep them behind us all the time.
Germany's Mieke Schumacher and Holger Jess begin today's second race as the Rabbit. Ooh, bit of trouble for some boats. You get shut out. The gate is complete, and we're on our way upwind. In this race, the breeze is spread out all over the course, so is the fleet, and conditions are getting lighter. Upwind, it's the left side that eventually pays off. Approaching the top mark, it's the 2 boats that have been squaring off a lot against each other, Hunger and Kleiner and the Bolsien-Muller brothers. The left works again, but only barely for Ian Pinnell and Ian Mitchell. A leave-out tack sends the brothers back to the right. Port tackers, will they make it in there? What a gutsy move for Volker Niedeck. Stefan Hiesing, we could see a protest. Many boats colliding here at the top mark, even though it's light air. Downwind, the breeze drops even more. With a change of course at the bottom of the track, it's been a long downwind run for Volker Niedek and Stefan Hastings still in the lead. But close on their heels and splitting gates, it's Ian Pinnell and Ian Mitchell. A big lead change at the top of the second beat. Now we've got Jan Sagerman and Morten Remsbeck in front. Tight racing even at the jive marks, but our leaders still prevail. And with that, they take the race. Well, that wraps up day number 3, and we are now officially halfway through this regatta. In fact, the fleet will be treated to a midway party here at the club tonight. And tomorrow is a day off. A lot of teams will be retuning their boat, fixing their gear, but all of them will be rested up as we rejoin the action on Tuesday. Until then, I'm Tucker Thompson. We'll see you then.